Going back to that one way. Where we at with it? 27.
Normally. And then B, I have history with 2K. So from 2K7 to 2K12.
Newyork Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, one of the great stories is Julius Randle becoming an all-star in New York. Randle said it's been a lot of hard work paying off. As a shooter, a passer, a leader, you name it, I've gotten to flip the script on my own reputation, while also helping with this larger thing we have going, changing the reputation of our entire franchise. Mission accomplished, Kevin.
Yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, D.A. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randle and Robinson make up the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Burks in at the point. And for the Rockets, out on the perimeter, Green and Gordon. Then it's Porter. And it's Şengün in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
Now, here's Burks. Pass to Randle. He kicks it to Fournier. Back to Randle. 6 to shoot. Robinson left side. Baseline try. And the shot is long. Here's Green. The kick out to Porter. Houston moving the ball around. Martin the pass to Gordon. And here's Green outside. That shot no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Barrett against Porter. Pass to Randle. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randle, so good at finishing inside.
Here's Green. He takes it in, and he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Randle. It's stolen by Green. And, oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. And it's Green slamming it down.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10.
TNT 5G Slam Cam. To the inside. And Barrett the bucket on the assist by Burks.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Count it.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And the first thing you notice about Green, the next level athleticism, incredible burst off the dribble, and makes smooth adjustments midair.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Green. And one can only imagine what Green will be like, Greg, with a little time.
Still refining his shot release, still working on getting others involved. But we haven't seen a 2-guard into the league with this much potential in quite some time.
Both free throws good from Green. So here's Burks. To the hoop. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his first exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Free throw good, Burks. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. On the wing, Green. Shoots over Fournier. Good on the baseline, Jay. Green's got 8 points.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to see it.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call them.
Now here's Green. He's got 8. Martin the pass to Şengün. Green with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. Şengün offline with his 3.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Down low, here's Robinson, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Green with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Şengün, no good. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul for the Knicks. Toppin, he's checked in for Randall. Rose comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Kemba Walker in for Alec Burks. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Rose. Pass to Toppin. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
When Rose is attacking, guys, I mean, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
The free throw drops for Rose.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
Noel's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Now here's Wall. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Boy, you love Wall's tenacity there. Takes the contact and finds a way to finish through it.
When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And, yeah, over the years, He's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
Now here's Rose. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Ball against Walker. Garuba the pass to Tate. Some nice passing there by Houston. Just 5 to shoot. Wall's shot is off. New York leading by 3. Here's Walker. Rose, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
R.J. Barrett. That's his first personal
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And New York making a change here. Brickley's checked in. Knicks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Matthews against Barrett. Here's Toppin. Up and in on the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And he lays in the alley-oop.
Ball doing a nice job orchestrating there, putting the defense in a no-win situation.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Walker. Shoots over Tate. Shot's good by Walker.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Here's Wall. Rebound, Kemba Walker. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Snatched away. To the paint. Here's Tate. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they've done well at late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Knicks lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Well, one of the game's most electrifying dunkers is Obi Toppin. As he explains, the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
My dad's nickname is Dunker for Life, so he had a lot of trick dunks. Maybe I might pull out one of his dunks. We'll have to see, but he definitely had some tricks back then. I think I have better ones now, though.
Yeah, he might. But Toppin's dad, a street ball legend, Greg, in New York City.
And I'm sure he's proud to see his son carry on that legacy in the NBA. Not only that, but playing for their hometown Knicks.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Jayshawn Tate. All out there with Matthews. And it's Christopher in at the shooting guard position. Now, quickly, following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Burks, he's checked in for New York. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. 2 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Gibson. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Gibson's got his first 2 points.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Burks. A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Martin. Green against Gibson. Back to Green. Lets a floater go. Matthews passes to Martin. And Matthews kicks to Green. Fires from deep. The rebound by Gibson. New York trailing. Here's Quickly. Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Rockets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Knicks have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And that one's good quickly.
And, you know, that's exactly what you want from your point guard. Get the ball to the open guy on time and on target.
And defensively, no matter the size of the man he's guarding, Walker really puts up a fight.
Some smaller guards pretend to battle. Walker will bang with you, try to front you, pull on your jersey, whatever it takes. He backs down from no one.
Now here's Porter. After Jalen Green's miss. For 3. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Houston.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout. He's checked in for the Rockets. And a new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Gibson. Randall comes in for Toppin. Fournier's checked in for Quickly. And it's Rose in for Kemba Walker. Now here's Fournier. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. To the inside. The kick out to Porter. And some nice passing there by Houston. Gordon, the pass to Green. Off target with his 3. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Fournier. Here's Robinson. Şengün with the rebound. Houston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Rose, following the score by Houston. At the elbow, Randall. New York, no good that time either.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Şengün. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now an 8-point Houston lead.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Houston's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Gordon against Rose. Randall outside. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Noel's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And Barrett subbed in for Burks. 1:07 left in the first half of the game. Barrett the pass to Randall. Shot to stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Green. There's the drive.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
New York calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Your City Texans. Your City Texans. Your City Texans.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Well, there's not much John Wall can't do defensively when he's focused because he's really athletic and fast.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Outside Fournier. Clock at 6. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Tate. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And Wall gets it to go in on the assist by Green. Green's got his 4th assist in this one. Randall with the ball. Knocked away. It's stolen by Tate. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, I saw you getting into your team. What's been the problem?
We're playing a low-energy game. We got to get into the ball. Our ball pressure has to be a lot better. Got to challenge shots, so we're playing low energy on offense.
I sense the theme, energy. Seems to be a problem. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a big-time first quarter from Jalen Green. He had 18 points, 4 assists, and 2 steals. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. They keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
one-sided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. And it's Burks in at the point guard position. And the rebound goes to Martin. Rockets leading by 14. Green taking his time here. No good there. And New York will come the other way.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist. And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And here's Burks. Robinson finds Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Fournier bagged in off the glass. Fournier's got 4 points in the quarter. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
And Green gets it to go.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And Porter comes to help. And that's a foul called on Kenyon Martin. That is his first foul of the game. Matthews, he's checked in for Green. Obi Toppin's checked in for New York. Quickly comes in for Fournier. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Quickly with a wide open look. No good on the quick 3. Rockets leading by 13. And Porter, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Throws it up high. Martin with the block. Here's Şengün, guarded by Robinson.
Houston foul. That's his first personal foul.
Taj Gibson's checked in for New York. Walker comes in for Burks.
Taj Gibson. Kemba Walker.
Knicks trail by 15. Here's Quickly. Matthews with the rebound. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Porter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Porter Jr. at the line for 1.
And Porter, no good on that one. And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. 17-point game. Here's Quickly. And nothing is falling for him right now. Rockets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Porter dishes to Martin. Gordon for 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Good quickness on the catch and shoot. Gordon giving the defense no time to react off the pass.
New York calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Knicks trail by 20. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. The pass to Barrett. To the middle. Here's Gibson. It's good.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Houston. Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now. Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Following the score by Houston. Pass to Toppin. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From mid-range, the free throw line, and he knocks down shots. Defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by.
The shot's good from Quickly.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
It's time for T-shirt.
So both teams making some changes here. And here's Houston. They're on a 14-4 run. And Wall kicks to Tate for the three. Rebound by Rose.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Knicks trail by 20. In the corner, it's Toppin. Outside, Walker. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
Man, look at Noel get after it. Staying with the play, persistence always pays, and then coming up with the monster putback slam.
Now here's Wall. Christopher. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And the Rockets lead by 20.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Rose in the post. That one misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Wall.
New York ball.
For the Knicks, Julius Randle comes in for Toppin, and Fournier subbed in for Walker. .104 left to play in the third. Fournier pass to Noel. Over to Wall. Here's Randle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randle has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
That free throw good from Randle. Houston making a switch. Matthews is checked in. Both free throws good from Randle. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Wall again throws. Wall passes to Christopher. Launches a three. Sinks the three-pointer. Wall's got 7 points in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Noel. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Wall.
Rockets foul.
The Knicks have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
Taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
For the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Noel, and it's Burks in for Rose.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Randall. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. And so it's Houston sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for New York. The backcourt made up of Wall and Green. Then there's Jayshawn Tate, and it's Christopher in at the 3 spot. It's the 5 for Houston right now. And that one drops.
And saying, you want a piece of this? Randall easily getting the better of that exchange.
The drive by Green, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Randall. And the foul on Jayshawn Tate. That's foul number 2 for him. Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets.
First team foul. Coming out of the floor for
Houston on D.
KJ Martin.
Outside Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up off the glass.
You know, even when you think you've got Fournier bodied up, he still finds a way to slither to a score.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Green. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Trying to get open is Randall. Fournier's shot is off. Rockets leading by 21. Here's Şengün. Got it. Good job in the low post.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
At the line.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they made over the course of this game.
Houston making a switch. Porter's checked in. Now here's Green. Pass to Şengün. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Fournier. The Rockets making the shot. He dishes it to Burks. Back to Fournier. Trying to get open is Randall. Fournier's shot is off. Rockets leading by 22. Here's Green. Robinson with the block. Burks looking around. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Passes it to Şengün to the wing right side. Fournier against Green. Shivs over Fournier. And he overshot that one, missing. Knicks trail by 20. Now, here's Barrett. Here is Porter. Here's Green, driving the lane, and Green slams it in.
Just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
And so it's New York with it, following the score by Houston. Barrett kicks to Fournier. A three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, Fournier is an excellent shooter from distance, and that really helps his team space the floor.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Evan Fournier.
First team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Jalen Green, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Rockets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Both free throws good from Green. Knicks trail by 21. Burks kicks to Fournier. The pass to Barrett. Inside. And there's Randall on the assist by Barrett. Randall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Pass to Burks. A three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Good on the shot. Green's got 31 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
New York calls timeout. They're down by 21. 1:44 left in the game. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Alec Burks.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finish it strong.
And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
Barrett against Gordon.
Foul. Eric Gordon. That's his 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Knicks, R.J. Barrett.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
And so Barrett nails both of them. 1:37 left in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Fernando. Kicks it out to Schroeder. And here's Green outside. Unable to get that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Rockets.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for Jalen Green.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Knicks trail by 21. Over in the corner, Reddish. Here's Noel. Green, the pass to Fernando. Green up on top. Barrett covering. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 35 in the game.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Quickly. The teardrop falls in.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Gordon outside. Connects from three-point range.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Quickly. Sweet little floater.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Green finds Martin. Drills it from outside. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. With John Wall. John, it sure looks like the chemistry is coming together. What is the bond like with your teammates?
We enjoy playing with each other. We have great chemistry. We all work hard, and we know how much we mean to each other, how much we work every day, and we're just trying to keep getting better each game.
Well, the work is paying off, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
And tonight, two of the more methodical offenses in the league, Grant. With so many teams going fast, what makes teams go slow?
Well, you know, it could be a number of things. You have lumbering big men and efficient half-court offense. Also, if you have a lockdown defense, then you can sometimes use that to control pace to tighten their clamps.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Fournier, the 2, Barrett at the small forward. Inside, we have Randall and Robinson. And it's Burks in at the point.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Martin, some solid defense from Barrett. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Here's Randall. Pass to Fournier. Outside Burks. The Rockets pull it in. Outside, Green. Here's Şengün, defended by Burks. Green for 3. And no good. New York goes the other way with it.
Hey, Jalen Green kind of started his career with a big moment. being the first player to join the Ignite team in the G League, where he got a taste of the NBA style of play.
For three, Randall, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
And it's Green off the drive. And it's hammered home by Green.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. The seasoning Jalen Green picked up in the G League really did help strengthen his game.
Yeah, I mean, what a great opportunity for him to grow as a player, allowing him to continue sharpening his skills by playing against league caliber talents.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Jalen Green. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Green. That one falls, so he hits both of them. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Barrett against Gordon.
Hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
Green with the ball. Driving in, and it's hammered home by Green.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. It's a three-point game. Fournier against Green. From the stripe. It's rebounded by Şengün. For Houston, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Green with the ball. Picked up by Fournier. On the attack, Green.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Outside Burks. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Outside for Green. And here's Gordon from the arc.
Come on.
They grab their own miss. Fournier against Green. Into the... Oh my!
Right there.
Wow!
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now here's Burks. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Boy, what a save by Mitchell Robinson. Conversion on the second chance bucket.
Timeout called. Houston, known as a shot blocker coming in. Mitchell has added some discipline in that area, of course.
Well, there's no doubt, because if you remember his first couple seasons, he was picking up way too many fouls. This guy is 7'1", with a 7'4" wingspan and elite athleticism. He can stay patient, let the offensive player make his move, and still be in a position to contest.
Man, your Clutch City Texans. Who's coming out of the court? Get loud for your Clutch City Dancers!
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. A big group substitution here for New York. Noel, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. Rose is checked in for Fournier. And it's Walker in for Burks. Walker against Wall. Up top, Walker. Here's the three. Garuba with a rebound. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
2 minutes.
Wall attacking. Oh, okay then.
Just a spectacular move. This guy, John Wall, is a nightmare to contain.
For New York, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Walker passes to Noel. Back to Walker. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Matthews. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Barrett. And that's a foul called on Jayshawn Tate. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Rockets on D. Back to Toppin. Just 5 on the clock. Rose up top. Noel down low. Can't hit from in close.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Here's Barrett. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter here. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Here's Christopher, and it's blocked by Noel. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Matthews. No good with the triple. New York has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Here's Barrett. Excellent D there from Wall. The Rockets have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Here's Garuba. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. The finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Now, R.J. Barrett wants to get in transition and get a basket before the defense can settle in.
Ball for 3. Unable to get that one. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Knicks out in front, up 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Well, a lot of excitement around the Knicks under Coach Tom Thibodeau. All-star Julius Randle explains how he's made them better.
Genuinely cares about you as a human being, as a person. He wants to see you really excel as a player, and he knows that the only way to do that is through the grind, through hard work, through putting the hours and the effort in day after day. So that's his thing. He's going to push you in practice, push you in workouts, and he's your biggest fan when you're out there on the court.
Well, we knew how demanding Tibbs can be, Grant, but that personal touch, is that something new?
No question. I mean, it's a feature of coaches nowadays. He's learned at every stop and understands it can't be all business all the time.
Man, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
They've got John Wall, and it's Matthews in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Now here's Wall. He's got 5. And Tate gets it to go.
And trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Kept alive. Oh, a nice shot by Gibson. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Well, Taj Gibson is so strong on the backboards. His ability to pursue the offensive glass is truly a thing to watch.
Pass to Matthews. Back to Wall. 3-pointer. They get the rebound. No luck on that one. Oh, deflected. From deep, Rose. That one doesn't drop. The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Outside Tate. Here's Matthews. Second chance effort. It's blocked.
Boy, Gibson's so good at timing these rejections. Twice on the pipes from Taj.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And Tate gets it to go. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
And Wall really helps you across the board.
He fills up the stat sheet at both ends, but he also has that presence, that it factor. Whether winning or losing, his confidence never wanes.
New York calls timeout. Substitution here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Gibson. Randall comes in for Toppin. Fournier's checked in for Rose. And it's Burks in for Walker. Now here's Randall. 5 points in the game. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Houston has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Here's Green. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Green's got 12.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Burks. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And again, the Knicks missing.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Green for 3. Nails it from 3. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's Fournier. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
I'd like to see more of this from Evan Fournier. He's proven he has the size and touch to score inside.
Here's Green going inside. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Gordon against quickly. Tries a 10-footer. Here's Robinson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, if the defense gets sloppy on Mitchell Robinson, he has the kind of length and athleticism to make him tough to guard.
Barrett's checked in for New York.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Robinson.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Now here's Porter. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And Şengün gets it to go.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
New York trailing. And here is Barrett. 6 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Doesn't go for him. Green with the defensive effort. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Rockets.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
Another thing they've had working for them early on is their three-point shooting.
And he drops it first. Noel, he's checked in for Robinson. And both free throws good for Green. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Burks against Porter. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. 1:24 left in the first half. Here's Barrett. Takes it inside. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
There's a minute 17 left in the second period. Clock at 6. Here's Fournier. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
What a polished offensive game. Fournier cashing in from the mid-range.
Here's Green. And there's the rejection. Randle outside. It's rebounded by Houston.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. 30 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Barrett against Gordon. Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got 8 points.
Good concentration from the man out of Toronto, Ontario, R.J. Barrett. Go ahead with the contact finish.
Green, the pass to Gordon. And that comes off the assist by Green. And the Rockets lead by 9. Outside Burks. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. 3rd team foul. Checking in for the Knicks.
Here's Walker. Shoots over Wall.
Nice defense right there by John Wall. He's got all the physical tools, length, strength, and quickness.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A tremendous game we're seeing from Jalen Green. He had 21 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight, he's really turned it around. What did you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting quick shots, it's about getting a good shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
And Kenny, your take on New York?
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stop. I don't think the opponent can sustain this kind of team.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Houston in the lead. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Evan Fournier is out there with Alec Burks. And it's Robinson in at the 5. Now here's Randall. Pass to Barrett. To the inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, boy, 7 foot and athletic. That is spectacular by Mitchell Robinson.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Green. 21 points in the game.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness. Boy, everybody remembers the 2019 draft as the Zion Williamson draft. And obviously, R.J. Barrett goes number 3 to the New York Knicks.
Here's Gordon following the bucket by the Knicks. Pass to Şengün. And here is Green. Fournier covering. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Green missing. And the Knicks shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Of course, RJ and Zion played together in Durham, along with Cam Reddish.
That's right. So much pure talent on that team. But experience helps win chips at any level. No substitute for knowledge and context.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Houston foul.
And the Knicks making a change here. Rose is checked in.
Personal foul. First team foul. Knicks substitution.
And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Here's Burks. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Inside. They get it again. And the layup is good.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Burks for 3. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Both teams will make substitutions.
Checking in for the Knicks.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Left side Porter. And here's Gordon from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Gordon's got 6 points.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Outside Robinson. Here's Rose. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Well, you love the attitude of Derrick Rose. You want to play great defense? No problem. I can still finish.
Pass to Gordon from deep. That shot off the mark. New York goes the other way with it.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
So for the Rockets, Matthews, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's John Wall in for Porter Jr. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Toppin's checked in. Now off the inbound. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Well, the big man, Taj Gibson, pretty assist there.
Houston has gotten only one three-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. And Wall, here we go. And the big finish by Wall.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And it's the Knicks with the ball after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Quickly from outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one's on Rose.
Oh, this guy's so explosive. And John Wall knows how to draw contact when he gets to the rack.
John Wall taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You know, I've heard John Wall call himself the best two-way point guard in the NBA. He is a tremendous shot blocker from the position. There's a lot of competition, though, at that spot.
Kemba Walker, he's checked in for New York. He's perfect from the line this time. The Knicks have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Quickly outside. Christopher with a rebound. The Rockets have gone 4 of 8 in the third.
2 minutes.
Pass to Wall.
2 minutes.
From behind the arc. Christopher's shot is good. 5 points in the game.
How good is that pass from John Wall? My man doing some work right now.
Here's Toppin. To the middle. Here's Quickly. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Matthews. Outside Tate. Now here's Wall. Beyond the arc. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here we go. Here's Christopher. And it's Houston scoring again.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Here's Barrett. Doesn't go that time, and Houston will come the other way. Pass to Wall. Here's Matthews. Offensive rebound. This one for 3. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
So both teams making some changes here.
13 foul. Checking in for the Knicks.
And he lobs it up. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential to the paint.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now Walker over Wall. No good, off the front rim.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Back to the game. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. New York shooting at about 44% so far. Manning the backcourt, it's Wall and Green. Then there's Kenyon Martin, and it's Christopher in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Walker for three. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Gordon, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Now, in the lineup for your Rockets, Eric Gordon.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. They trail by 14. Pass to Randall. Just 5 to shoot from the right block. And the jumper falls for him.
Well, this shot is in his bag. Julius Randle more than happy to take the jumper if you concede it.
Green with the ball. And Noel picks him up defensively.
No debate there. He got hammered.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Rockets?
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken it.
And what a superb performance behind the arc for them. They have been killing it from three-point range.
Robinson, he's checked in for New York. And both free throws good for Green.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Pass to Randall. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Here's Green. Robinson with a steal. Fast break. New York takes a 13-footer. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Green, the pass to Wall. Jacks up a three. The Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And it's Houston's ball. On the attack, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Fournier for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Gordon outside. Green for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Fournier from outside the arc. They get it back. Randall. Shots blocked. Green against Fournier. Martin, the second chance points on the tip-in. Martin's got his first points in this one.
What an effort to get the tip in. Just wanting it a little bit more.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Rockets making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Rose is checked in. The Knicks have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
It helps to have the basketball on a string, right? Derrick Rose handles the ball so well he can get anywhere he wants.
Green, the pass to Gordon. Lets it fly. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
For New York, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Pass to Burks. The baseline J is on the way. Porter pulls it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's Green missing.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's Rose. On the wing, Fournier. And they get it back.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Houston has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Fernando's checked in for the Rockets. Barrett's checked in for New York. Here's Burks. Over to the left wing.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Randall. No good off the back of the rim.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
The Rockets shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Gordon outside. Pass to Porter. Green with the ball. Back to Porter. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Out to Gordon. Fournier against Green. 6 to shoot. And book it, Fernando.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Rockets.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
NBA, ultimately, you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Green.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Count that bucket.
Well, defense is smart to get close to Randall, but he powers through it anyway.
And it's Green missing.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Fournier with the bucket.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
On the attack, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Here's Randall. The Rockets getting their last shot to go.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
That was clearly a foul.
At the line for your Rockets, Jalen Green. At the line for 2.
That free throw no good. Matthews, he's checked in for Gordon. And he's good on the second. Quickly with the ball. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Green covering. Pass to Noel. Here's Gibson. 5 to shoot. Quickly from outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly. And the Rockets with possession here. On the wing, Green driving to the basket. Soft touch off the glass.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
We should see a ton of three-point attempts tonight, Chris. You played with some great shooters in your career. How would some of them fare, you think, in this three-point shooting era?
I mean, I played with some great players. Shout out to all my teammates that can shoot. Let me start my rookie year. We go with Mr. Keith Jennings. How about Chris Muller? You heard of that guy? Yeah, Paige, you too. Oh, I can't forget my man Tracy Murray. Oh, Tim Legler. He won the NBA, not only the three-point shooting contest, and I think he led the season in percentage. I played with some shooters, man. Shout out.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Alec Burks is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle. Randall to get open is Robinson. Randall no good. Green deciding where to go with it, and stolen by Fournier. Burks kicks to Barrett. Trains the three-pointer.
And well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
It's stolen by Randall. Here's Fournier. And the pass to Barrett. There's the three. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside, Martin. Pass to Şengün. And some nice passing there by Houston. There's Green with the three. That one doesn't go. The Knicks go the other way with it. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Burks, he feeds it to Randall, and good that time.
Give it to Randall there, and he's locked in on the score.
The drive by Green, and it's blocked. Barrett the pass to Randall. Can't connect from short range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
There's Green with the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Green's got 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
For Houston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Green slams it in.
I think playmaking has always been in Gordon's DNA. He loves to score, don't get me wrong. He also loves to shoot.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Shooting for New York.
Free throw good, Burks.
At the line for 2.
And Burks hits 2 free throws. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the inside. Şengün with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
And it's in there. Barrett's got his second basket of the game.
And credit Barrett for his ability to be in control. Nice job keeping his composure there in a tight spot.
Now here's Green. He's got 7 and stolen by Fournier. Takes the passes it to Randall. Over Martin. Here's Robinson. Here's Randall. Tries it again. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Martin. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game.
His first
Tate, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Team foul.
Ball comes in for Green.
Checking in for the Knicks.
And the Knicks making a change here as well. Walker's checked in. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, yeah, the touch, the timing. You got to know how Gordon is a threat to shoot off the pass.
To the paint, here's Robinson. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in this game. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. He won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
Houston leading by 3. Porter passes to Gordon. And a miss there on the triple. 1:35 left here in the opening quarter. From 12 feet out, Fournier's shot is off. Houston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Beyond the arc. And it's Gordon missing.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Now, here's Fournier. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Robinson misses.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And it's good, 2 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Randall. Here's Walker. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
And there's the pass to Şengün. They're outside. Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Fournier hits to Walker. Again, the miss by Walker.
Still looking for his first points of the quarter. He's not doing anything to help them cut into the lead.
Ball against Walker. Pass to Şengün. Outside Gordon. All with it. Jacks up a 3. Randall grabs the board. And here's Barrett. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. That shot off. And so it's Houston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now, John Wall, one of the most explosive guards in the NBA, and he knows the importance of keeping teams honest with his perimeter shot.
When my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor so much more for me and my teammates and giving those guys open looks. And it's just the hard work I put in and these guys trusting and believing me of being able to knock down open shots.
Well, Greg, we've seen plenty of other players improve their jump shot during their time in the NBA.
And as he slows down with age, I think that will be the key for Wall, increasing his confidence from range.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Rockets, Matthews out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Wall, and it's Christopher in at the 2 guard. Houston leading by 10. Matthews passes to Tate. It's blocked. Matthews against Quickly. Tries from 10. Toppin, great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Wall. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Well, that's just big boy Spencer Wall. He can out-muscle you on these contact finishes.
Now here's Walker. D right on him. It's deflected, and he gets it back. And they get it back. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Quickly. Ball with it. With the drive. Oh!
We all know Wall loves putting on the show. He has some ridiculous dunks up his sleeve.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
There's the triple. And the 3 ball is good. Wall's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Here's Christopher following the score by Derrick Rose. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Knicks trail by 14. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Back to Rose. Tries from 10. The shot misses. Nice D from Wall. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Houston. Takes it inside, and it's Noel with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Yeah, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Left side, Wall. Passes to Christopher. Back to Wall. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Nerlens Noel did not like that at all.
Wall is a tenacious warrior. He's a high-flying dunking machine, especially off the drive, thanks to his leaping ability.
Knicks trail by 16. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Hey, Chris, at this point in Wall's career, what are you seeing from him in terms of his mindset?
I said, Kevin, you don't get recognition as a point guard if you don't win. He's all about team success right now, looking for that elusive chip.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get loud for your Club City Dancers. And your Club City Dancers.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. So here's Burks. Randall kicks to Barrett. New York moving the ball around. And there's the call on Kevin Porter.
Kevin Porter Jr.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So here's Burks. Pass to Fournier.
2 minutes remaining.
Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes.
Lets the 3 fly. And the Knicks miss again. And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 14-6 run. And it's Green with the jam.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
1:44 left in the first half. Fournier against Green. Fournier's shot is off. Rockets leading by 18. Green with the ball. Now defended by Randall. The drive by Green. That shot off. Great D that time from Gibson. Randall dishes to Burks. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul. Gordon's checked in for Houston.
Second team foul. Coming out of the floor for your Rockets, Eric Gordon.
1:06 left to play in the first half. So here's Burks. Shot clock at 6. Missed inside. On the wing, Green. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
New York ball.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Now the pass to Burks. It's Fournier on the wing, guarded by Green. Fournier's shot is off.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
Yeah, they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Knicks trail by 20. Down low, trying to end the drought, and it's laid in by Gibson. Gibson's got his first basket.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Barrett against Gordon. From deep three-point range, the Knicks pull it in. Pass to Barrett. Over Gordon. Offline from the high post.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
John Wall getting it done for the Houston Rockets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Thibodeau. Coach, the rebounding differential not in your favor. What do you see?
Well, they're going every time. And we got to put a body on people. Then go get it.
Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a great half of basketball from John Wall. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on New York.
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the defense area. He can take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Burks in at the 1 spot.
His three-point game hasn't been there for him today, but don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touch back.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Green after Alec Burks' score. Green, he feeds it to Martin. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Rockets lead by 18.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we need by playing for your teammates.
And Randall throws it down.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Now, here's Green. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your Rockets, Jalen Green, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Green. Both free throws good from Green. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Now Burks. Here's Fournier. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
What I love about Randall is the power he plays with. He's an absolute force inside.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Houston Rockets. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Over in the corner, Green. Houston with a new 14. Traps in the tray. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Knicks trail by 19. Now, here's Barrett. 5 points in the game. Outside Fournier. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. They get it again.
Oh, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark. It's been a good start.
There's Green with the 3. Green missing again. Knicks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Burks. Plays it up and banks it in. Burks has got 6.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Who wants a T-shirt?
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Then for the Knicks, Toppin, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Quickly comes in for Fournier. And it's Rose in for Alec Burks. Now here's Wall. He's got 12.
And great to see Wall beat a couple of major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game.
And that one falls for Wall.
Well, you know he's had to deal with some major injuries over the course of his career, but Wall never loses the drive to succeed.
Noel's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And so John Wall nails both of them. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And here is Quickly. Bucket is good. And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. Just as liable to go through you, send around you. Better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Matthews finds Wall. From the arc. Back to Matthews. Good on the three-point shot. And the Rockets lead by 20.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Rose against Wall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Toppin kicks to Quickly. Passes it to Barrett. Fires the three. And he's good on the three ball. Barrett's got 8 points.
And this is who Barrett is. A competitor. Someone who looks to get revenge whenever he can.
In the corner, Tate with it. And some nice passing there by Houston. A three from Matthews. The Knicks pull it in. Quickly with it. Puts it up from 12. The offensive rebound. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The pass break chance. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Knicks trail by 19. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Good. He's got 16.
Driving, spotting up. Wall can do it all. Fantastic job tonight at the offensive end.
Rose passes to Noel. Dishes it to Barrett. Back to Noel. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Teams changing it up here. Rockets leading by 19 points. 1:03 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Wall outside. It's rebounded by New York. Barrett's got 4 rebounds now tonight. hangs and misses.
It seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it. I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that. If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Ball passes to Şengün. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball movement and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Walker taking his time here. Fires for three. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Porter in the backcourt with Green to his side. Martin is out there with Gordon. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Rockets leading by 19. Here's Green, and he drives in.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. To the inside. Here's Fournier. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Fournier's got his first points in this one. And it's Porter with the ball for the Houston Rockets. The drive by Green.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Knicks trail by 21. And Walker kicks to Burks. Ball's knocked loose. And it's the Rockets on the break. Green leading the charge.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Here's Fournier. Martin with the block.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting.
Outside, Porter. Green up on top. He's guarded by Fournier. Clock at 6. Green against Fournier. Green missing again. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Randle no good. Houston leading by 23. Green with the ball. Defended now by Fournier. Martin the pass to Green. Free throw line jump shot. Martin dishes to Gordon. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, you really do have to D up Gordon from deep. I mean, he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Here's Randle. Fournier trying to break loose. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Now, he's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Pass to Martin. On the wing, Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Julius Randle picks one up.
First team foul.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to be on fire from beyond. They have been really good from the three-point line.
The first free throw is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Green.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Burks with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Burks kicks to Barrett. Randall outside. From 10 feet out. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
The drive by Green.
That's an old-fashioned rim rattle.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Randall down low, defended by Gordon. Robinson kicks to Randall. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And 12 points for Julius Randle.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Here's Green driving inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel. He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
Green the pass to Fernando. Gordon kicks it over to Schroeder. And here's Green outside. And another 3 for Houston.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Schroeder. Gordon's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just good awareness there for Wood. He gets the ball and then gets the fast break rolling.
It's Barrett on the wing. New York again turning it over.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Houston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Jalen Green,
he was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Now here's Green. That 3 off the mark. Now Reddish.
Oh, Cam Reddish. You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. That's a shame.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And here are the Knicks now, following the score by Houston. And there it is for them.
Emmanuel quickly.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Porter. Matthews passes to Tate. And some nice passing there by Houston. Green up on top. There's the pass to Tate. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Matthews from the arc. And it's Noel with the rebound. Now, here's Quickly. So we see Houston taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
it's all in my head. Never to whisper again, never to sing me to sleep.